So, Dr. Tinashe Dune, can you give us a summary? Who are you professionally?
Who am I professionally? So, of course, Dr. Tinashe Dune, and I have 2 PhDs, one in behavioral science and one in clinical psychology. And professionally, I would say I'm several things. I am a clinical psychologist, I'm an associate professor, so an academic and a scholar. I am a yoga teacher, and I am a speaker. So I guess that would be my professional life all wrapped up.
Oh, beautiful. And do you practice as a psychologist, or you are at academic level, or you also practice?
I would say that I'm a pracademic, so I am a practitioner of psychology, but also a researcher of psychology and all that comes with that. So as a clinical psychologist, I probably see between 15 to 25 clients a week and help them to work through a whole range of issues, from family concerns, cross-cultural adaptation, all the way through to sexuality, anxiety, depression, clients with bipolar, personality disorders, so a whole mix of everything. And I guess some of the work that I really love to do is with trauma, people who've experienced things that no one should ever experience. Whether that's from bullying all the way to domestic violence. I really love seeing growth and change with those clients. And of course, as an academic, I love to research why these things happen. Why is it that society might react or engage with people in a certain way? Why is it that people from certain backgrounds struggle? Why is it that domestic violence in certain areas or households continue? So I like to know why. I'm very curious, and then I like to do something about it, and that's where the psychology practice comes in.
So in the practice, how many people do you work with, like in your team?
Yeah, so within my team, we've got 12 people in the team, including a whole range of client engagement officers. We don't call them receptionists or administrators because they are engaging with clients. They are engaging referrals and taking things to the next step for the practice. And then of course, we've got a whole range of clinicians. So at Dune Health and Wellbeing, we're a multidisciplinary mental health practice. So we've got clinical psychologists, registered psychologists, counselors, social workers. We have students. We've got interns from a whole range of different disciplines, because we know that mental health is a factor from all different sides, not just psychology.
Mm-hmm. So this service, where do you get your clients? I mean, how do you service your clients? Is it the geographical area you service your clients, or what?
Yeah, so we are based in Liverpool. We also have a practice in Wollongong. And of course, we have clients that we see from all over Australia. And we also have clients in the US as well, thanks to technology and telehealth. So many of my clients are from Melbourne, Perth, Brisbane, and all of that's facilitated through video conference. And of course, same thing from the US. We just make sure we organize our time so that it's not too late for them or too early for me. And telehealth has really been something that's been great in the last few years that has facilitated mental health access.
Do you have capacity in your practice?
Yes, absolutely, because we're always hiring new clinicians and they are ready, willing, and able to see clients.
Beautiful. If people need your services, where can they find you?
Yeah, so they can find us online, and we can provide the details for how to link with us, including our phone number, email address, and online you can just book an appointment right there without even having to speak to anyone.
Beautiful. And how many countries have you been practicing as a psychologist?
Yeah, so I've been practicing as a psychologist in Australia, and I've been an academic in various different places around the world, including Canada, Australia, and in Switzerland.
Wow. What really made you that impact to practice in Australia?
Yeah, so what really made me want to practice in Australia was after a decade of being an academic. One of the things that we do as academics is we do research and we teach. And as part of the research that I was doing, you write recommendations and you submit publications for the whole world to see. And what I started to get frustrated with was I was writing down psychologists should be culturally competent. Psychologists should include health practitioners who are of color. Psychologists should, social workers should. And then I was like, why aren't why don't I just do it? Why not me? I am a psychologist. I am of color. And why don't I start something for us, by us? And so I did.
Academic papers, how many have you written so far you've been involved in?
Academic papers? Yeah. Probably close to 200 scholarly papers and publications and books and book chapters, and yeah, quite a lot now.
Wow. As an individual, I'm sure a lot of ladies and girls growing up, they're being inspired by your story. Is there any, inspiring and encouraging words that you want to give out to the community?
Wow. I'm so grateful to even have the platform to be able to offer any words of wisdom. But I would say, when it comes to moving forward, there's always going to be someone or people or systems that say you can't, or that say it's too hard, or that say it's not going to happen for you. And of course, there's a first person to do anything. So why not that be you?
Beautiful. No, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.